This is all about the past, inheritance of the past. The light year is a unit of length used to express astronomical distances. As you know, photons emitted from the surface of the sun need to travel across the vacuum of space to reach the Earth. It takes sunlight an average of 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel from the sun to our eyes. The universe is filled with billions of galaxies. Most objects in the universe are so far that it takes billions of years for the light to reach us. When you look up at the night sky, how far back in time do you see? Aren't you looking at the past? I'm Mirza, Executive Director of the Heritage of the Sky project from Saru's team. I'm Mirza and I would like to share some lessons we've learned. Inheritance of the past is the concept we stand on to define this project. The Photography Award in honor of the ancient heritage of Iran aims to raise awareness of the importance of all our heritage: historical, natural, tangible, and intangible cultural heritage. We believe what we are is sequence frames of we from the past till now. We wanted to be a responsible team that meets the magnitude of inheritance of the past. Hence, we asked the applicants to shoot a frame that included one of Iran's heritage beside the most ancient heritage of humanity, the night sky. By the story of light travel and the concept of the past, we had a hook to catch on the audiences with an amazing fact of night sky. Besides, we asked applicants to write the story of their photos. In our eyes, the stories can make a shoot or a public project more sensible for the audiences. The photo contest officially began in August 2019 and the deadline for image submission was in November. After the photo contest judging process during December, the winner announcement and exhibition took place in Tehran in January 2019. Designing and planning this project had started a year before by the voluntary team, Saru's Science Popularization. Of all core values we believe in Sarus, the most appreciable one is respecting diversity. Indeed, diversity and contrast are equally evident in the culture, dialects, and language of Iranians. Hence, all Sarus members are people with diverse backgrounds of local dialects, languages, gender, religious, and political preferences, as we believe all of us are working under one sky. When there is no financial goal and the country is faced with sanctions and transferring money to Iran is the most difficult part of the project, what makes a group of people motivated enough to work on a special project of IAU for 1 year as volunteers? I think the acceptance of diversity plays an important role in the motivation. When you are accepted in a group of people with a common enthusiasm, you'll love them. You can flourish your ideas without being scared. Creating the coincidence of audience and participants of different fields with different backgrounds in culture heritage, astronomy, and tourism can make a bigger engagement. Therefore, we can extend our awareness to more people rather than astronomy enthusiasts. Of all Sarus projects during 4 years, Heritage of the Sky had 5 times more engagement on media. Probably of all challenges astrophotographers faced in Iran, one is the permission restriction of historical and natural sites during nighttime. Photographers, especially women photographers, find it difficult to access these sites for nightscape photography. We collaborate with the Research Institute of Cultural Heritage and Tourism Organization to acquire permission for nighttime access for photographers to all World Heritage sites in Iran. It was an achievement to prepare such a possibility, and if there would be a next similar project, we would promote it among photographers. In addition, safety, social pressure, and feeling lack of self-esteem make women photographers passive or few. Our statistics show only 17% of our participants were females. This observation is so important to us to rearrange our policies for future to make more participants of women. Visual identity talks. We love our logo and designing and the announcement poster. Playing an undeniable role, social media are the tools for public engagement. Professional graphics and multimedia can pause a user from scrolling. It's the golden time we can make audiences out of users. We've put much time and energy into brainstorming and designing the visual identity for our project. We also made a real model of Demo Van Mountain for the winner statues. We noticed how people are interested and even curious about what's going on when they face an attractive post on Instagram. According to the internet filtering in Iran, some social media as Telegram, Twitter, and Facebook are not accessible without anti-filters, so not all people can use them easily. Thus, we had to choose Instagram as our main platform. However, we reshared the post on the other social media. We also documented all talks and reports on our social media for future access. The submission and judgment process was a whole other story that my colleague, head of the judge committee, Mirza Kamkar, will tell. Thank you.
Thank you, Mirza, and hello everyone. I am Mirza Kamkar, head of the jury committee in the Heritage of the Sky project. In the next few minutes, I will talk about our challenge with the submission and judging process and the lessons we learned for the future projects. We used Google Form on our website host to receive the submissions. Except for a few problems, the process worked well. But in the next editions, we will use an integrated system that can link the submissions directly to the jury panel. In my opinion, one of the best aspects of the Heritage of the Sky photo contest was the jury panel. It was a great pleasure to contribute with 9 well-known night sky photographers in this project. Every member of the jury panel was famous for a unique style in night sky photography or image processing, and that brings a wide range of opinion during the judging process. The documentary aspect of the photos and showing a natural view of the night sky was very important for juries and us. We asked photographers to send their real images of the night sky which have been processed softly. So we set strict rules and removed a few submissions that were against them. Then, the jury panel reviewed the submissions in 2 phases. At the phase 1, juries select the nominees and then they vote for the winners in each category. We received many images in the natural and historical heritage categories, and on the other hand, the submissions in the intangible heritage category were limited and just about 6% of the total submissions. Imaging intangible heritage under the night sky needs more creativity, and I think this is one of the reasons for the fewer submissions in this category. Certainly, we should put some new thought about this category in the next editions. We received many images of the historical and religious places and Iranian traditions for the contest. Some of these photos were eye-catching for foreign jury members, and it was a significant fact to consider for the next projects. Projects like Heritage of the Sky can be a powerful way to present different cultures around the world. I hope we can do the same thing on a global scale in the next editions. Thank you for your time and have a nice day.